It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance.
Just about to get started, and today's starter, Kevin Gausman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Gunnar Henderson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound now, Kyle Bradish.
Well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't allow a run. Pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Dalton Varsho at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Goes down looking. Two down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. To the right side. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We played an inning. No score. Game one of the
Lead off
division
for the
series.
Orioles,
Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Right through there for a strike.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Outside low, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Ball 1.
That's too low. And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first with 1 gone. Now here is Kobe Mayo. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Mayo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And a slider misses down and away. Gausman throws over. Kowser back in standing. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Center field. Varsho settles under it. And that is that. And the Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Anthony Santander at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the 2nd.
Second baseman.
So up next, Addison Barker. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
No score here in the 2nd. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting 6, right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 outs, base is empty.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Base hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of the ALDS. This one in the air right field. Kowser moving under this one, and that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back now in Toronto, on to the 3rd inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Barker tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That was a really nice job setting up that splitter for the punch out. He was able to open up the outside part of the plate by pounding the first 2 pitches inside. And then you go soft away like that, the bottom falling out of it. As a hitter, you're not only adjusting the speed, but also to the complete opposite side of the plate, which is really tough. And so that was a very nice sequence.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That one not close. 1-2 to count. On the ground to 3rd. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And stepping in is the speedy. Rudder takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down the second base to end the inning.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Bradish back to work. Hit hard on the ground is short. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line. Whipped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Check swing, called strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one hooked foul. 0-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Varsho, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one inside, 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
On a line out towards center. Mullins makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs here. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Jordan Westburg.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's about as nasty of a splinter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That's to third. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the ALDS. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they go quietly there, and midway in the 4th, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Not even close there. Ball 1. That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Out of here. Anthony Santander knocks one out. It's 1-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. A Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And the batter now, Addison Barger. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is down low.
That's out.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that
Now
slider,
batting,
even
the
though
right
it caught a lot of the
fielder,
zone.
George
And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders.
No ball,
Now in an
2
0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch
One
misses,
ball,
and the
2
count
strikes.
is 1-2. And that's outside.
That's just out.
Grounds one to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. Inning over. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Division. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Rutschman, an all-star a season ago. 27 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left. Bichette. Slings to first. Rutschman retired. And that will end the inning. 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. Game 1 of the division series. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Get out of town. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's down and away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch is in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Cowser hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton
2 outs, base is
Varsho.
empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Slapped foul. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That clips the corner.
Ball in.
Smoked on the ground to second. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming up. Back now in Toronto. Top 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want.
Back safely. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Westberg in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game 1 of the ALDS. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. 2 on, 1 out.
We got full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got.
And now this is down for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen.
pitching.
Brendan Little into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a ground ball to first, but that rolls. Foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time.
Fires over to Guerrero, and O'Neill is retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde.
Nope, that's foul.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Inside. And that is ball 1. Out to short, Henderson. And Guerrero is set down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. First pitch, and he just misses. And that skips into dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting started. And here is Colton Cowser. Little back to work. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing, and he held up. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And there's a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Kobe Mayo. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jake Bloss will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Mountcastle. And that's fouled off. Misses off the play, and the count is 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. They get the force out number 3. 1 left for the Orioles, and our score remains 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cano checks over to first, and he's back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt to first. That ends the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Fukudome.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Clement tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. Stays alive. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. And a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier.
Got him! That's the second out. So next to hit for Baltimore. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the...
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He swings and fouls one off. Bautista, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now that is
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And that drops in for a strike. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting the spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Gladden in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's going back. Back some more. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles.
Now Now pitching.
And here's the closer to try and finish off game
Number
1.
23.
Jeff Hoffman.
Save
Yeah,
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cowser batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Byron.
1 ball, 1
You gotta
strike.
remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one pushed foul. 1 strike away from securing game 1. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.